Alright, welcome everyone. I'm going to be doing my live stream Q&A today while I play the new Spider-Man game on the PS4. So hopefully I'll be seeing your comments scroll on the side of the screen and then I'll be able to answer them accordingly. Not going to be doing anything really spoilery on here today. I'm just going to be doing a collectibles mission all over the map. So I'm not going to do any story mode. You might see some of the suits and things like that, but you're not going to see any plot points from the game except for like the current one that they're harping on me to do, which is like I think go to the soup kitchen or something weird. So I'm just gonna play and check out your comments and answer them accordingly. And I'm signing in on my device as well, just in case I don't see your comments on here. Alright, so I do not see your comments on the PlayStation, but I have my phone pulled up here. So I see Keem is in here. Hello, Keem. How are you doing, buddy? And I've been playing this game for a little bit. I haven't done a whole lot on it. I've maybe put about 10 or 15 hours into it. The main thing I was doing is I like to open up the full map when I play open world games. So I pretty much unlocked all the map and I did as much of the collectible stuff as I was able to do. So, and red things are wherever there's crime outbreaks, you'll get like police scanner stuff and just different things, and then different icons for different collectibles. So I'm focusing on the cat ones right now, and it involves taking pictures of cat. I think there's statues all over the city, and once you do that, it will unlock a suit. What about me? I'm doing good, Keem. I did catch up a little bit on my books. I got to read most of my Turtles. I read all the Bebop and Rocksteady books. And then trying to remember what else I read. I read my Incredibles books to give to my kids. And then my Nightwing books. So, oh, you start playing Destiny 2. That's cool. I've wanted to play that. I'm not huge into shooters at all, really. But yeah, I can see the appeal in it. So my main question I'm wondering is how come we can't see the comments on the screen? Like I said, I do have it pulled up here on my phone, but and then it's weird too because it doesn't let me do private game streams, so I can't really test it out beforehand. Or if you can, I have no clue how to do it. So, but I'm just gonna go around and find some of these lovely cat things. But one thing I really love about this game too, it's pretty robust for open world. Like there's people all over the place. Um, it's pretty good creation of New York City here. It shows landmarks pretty good. One of your things is you have to take pictures of all the different places in New York. So, and they have stuff like the Avengers Tower and all of that's all over the place. So I'm assuming that, let's see. I guess it wants me to take a picture of that from far away, but
10:30, be advised. Masked suspects are attacking an armored car. Officers needed in the garment district.
but it plays very similar to the Batman game. I'm trying to remember which one zooms it in.
Another camera. Looks like Black Cat, all right.
Oh, poor Spider. I know I disappointed you when I couldn't go straight,
I
but
forgot she
why
set
that
up tripods
perfection?
for this. My kids are sitting here freaking out. So I'm trying to...
I think they sell rare wine here. She's
I
branching
forgot
out.
they had tripods
Gotta
though.
try and get
So
ahead of
that's
her.
my bad. So sorry for my noob moment there. What do you want from me? I just started this side mission. Okay. Yeah, from what I hear, Cosmic Ghost Rider is wrapping soon, so... So hopefully the audio is not too overbearing over me, and likewise. I'll probably be doing actual ASMR gameplay too. I'd put the volume super low and just kind of either whisper or soft speak. I don't know if you can really hear the controller sounds or not. That was my thumb touching it, but I'll do this and see if I can hear it later, I guess. Okay. Let me look. Try saving up for a PS4 just to play. Yeah, I'd say, I mean, 300's a lot for just playing it for one game, but there's a lot of good games on the PS4, so I do recommend it. Um, I'm not a huge Xbox person, so I've never actually owned an Xbox system, so I'm not even the first one, so. But, there are good games on it. It's just, we've never really been able to get everything we've ever wanted, so the most of the stuff I want is on the PlayStation. I really love Uncharted. As you can see, I have the Nathan Drake icon on there and stuff. I really love Uncharted. And actually, one of my childhood friends, he worked on the game. He helped do the animation cutscenes for it, so really proud of him for doing that. And he worked on a lot of the AAA PlayStation games like Ratchet and Clank and things like that, so pretty cool. But there is, you can eventually do fast travel, but I think it's just more fun to web swing than anything else. It's just cool. They really nailed down. And then as you can hear when you're swinging, you can hear like theme music playing. And then it shows the different times too, like you're web swinging when there's like sunsets going on and the broad daylight. So it's cool. You get to see the city in ways you weren't able to encounter for Batman because
Cameras
everything
aren't cheap.
was.
If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
And the
Meow.
controller is vibrating too, so
Black
the
Cat
game
must
is
enjoy
pretty
playing
user
games with me,
friendly. I don't think it's too
especially me.
difficult. Oh, I am also in the Spider Punk outfit in case you didn't notice. I unlocked quite a few of them. I've got about half the suits. So here's a spoily moment. If you want to close your eyes for the next 30 seconds, if you're worried about seeing the suits, I have half of them. So this is what I have so far. I've got this is the main suit from the game. This is you start with this one and then it's like a clean version of his original suit. There's the Noir outfit, Scarlet Spider. The electrically insulated suit, and they all have little powers too, but you don't necessarily, you can have the suit and have a different power if you can assign it to something else. So there's a negative suit, the Stark suit, the Spider-Man Homecoming outfit, Secret War, Spider Armor Mark II suit, Spider Punk, and then when you get all the backpacks collected, you get this nice um, homemade suit that was in Homecoming as well. So I'll switch back to Spider-Punk, and then you can switch the moves out here. So they have different skills, and basically you have a focus meter. When that gets full, then you hit both of the joysticks, and you're able to pull off whatever the move is. But they every time you unlock a suit, most of them have a power. I guess this might be all of them here actually, but these are your powers. So one of them heals, gives you health, one of them helps you with focus, different things like that. So I'll continue with the focus. But I really like it. Blue Jay Tay. Do they have one with 6 arms? I'm sure they probably do. I just haven't unlocked it. Like I said, I have about half the suits. I would imagine there's quite a few. I'm sure like Iron Spider and all that's in there. Let me see. Let's continue on. We're trying to find all the cats here if you just tuned in. And I'm not spoiling any bits of the story of the game, but I am exploring the map trying to get all the cats. So, and the only spoiler for the story is gonna be, hey, you need to go to the Feast Soup Kitchen. So, if you hear them, that's what they're talking about. So, but I'm trying to be considerate and also try to not to just keep putting the same footage you're seeing of everyone play literally every single part of the game. I know how tiring that can get, and I don't want to have this channel bog you down with that, so figured I would just incorporate it, but I will try to do, like I said, I'll be doing some actual ASMR with it too, but I just figured I might as well on here since this is like a nonchalant hangout. Little variety of the live streams that we do on every Thursday, so. I got a few other superhero games too. I might do the Arkham Knight one. I don't know. It's an older game now. I don't know if anyone cares. I might do Incredibles 2, the Lego one. It's a newer one. My kids are really good at it. They've pretty much unlocked everything, and I haven't done anything on that game. So if I do play it, it would probably be pretty painful to watch. Or one of them might help me, but we'll see what happens. But my 7-year-old is really good at it, so he's really good at all the Lego games.
She was doing this in person the first time I caught her.
Let me check out my
Did she
chat a
catch
little
me?
bit.
This can't just be some elaborate flirtation.
Yeah, William, there's a really nice looking machine, the Spiderman PlayStation. Is it worth 60? I'm wondering if I should get the game myself. Well, the reality of it is, I mean, this is the base version of the game. I think there's enough stuff in it to do. I mean, it's just like if you're, whenever you go out and whenever you got like the Batman games when they came out and stuff. So I definitely think it's worth it. I love superheroes. I love superhero games. I love open world games. So I really enjoy this type of game. If you like the Batman games and stuff, I totally recommend it 100%. If you like Spider-Man, obviously. I know there is DLC coming. They have, I think, at least 2 of them, two add-ons to the story coming later in this year. Oh, there's going to be more than 2. But I know if they do that, there's probably going to be a Game of the Year version out in the middle of next year, I would suspect, with all the DLC on it for $60. But if you don't want to wait, you can get the game, and I saw they have like a premium version of the game that has all the DLC on it for, I think it's $80, so you'll probably be able to get the other DLC for around $10 on it, or like I said, you can wait. But for me, I don't even really get to play a ton of video games a lot, but you know, if it's a superhero game, that's the magic thing to get me on the machine, is to play stuff like this. So I'm glad, because there hasn't been a Batman game in forever, so. But it plays very, very similar to that. It's a great game. It's, like I said, it's really user-friendly. Everything, the buttons are really responsive. Everything feels like it should. Even though there is fast travel after a bit on the map, like I enjoy web slinging that much on the game that I just think it's more fun to do that. Granted, I've only played for about 15 hours probably, but still, like, they make it enjoyable. And you can do, like, and then you can hear like the police scanner in the background. So let's see. Let's see if I can find. I'll deviate and I'll try to stop some crime just so you can kind of see, and hopefully I won't fail at it. So, but anything's possible if you just believe. And these guys are pretty ridiculous, actually. There. And you have your standard. I really love how Spider-Man can web stuff up in this game. Like, that's the standout from the Batman game, obviously. Okay. And you can web people's stuff. Like, they've really, there's a stealth move there. Did I get everyone? Maybe. Close to it. There we go.
Hold tight.
So I'm stuck in that van.
I can't breathe. Hurry, please.
Oh, that's weird.
It's one thing to rob an armored truck.
So yeah, they have little cool cutscene rescues like that and stuff, so.
Company's insurance better be up to date. Crazy. Crazy indeed. Kitty can't take much more of this.
Let's see, here's a cat here.
1034. Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired. Nearest officer, please proceed to Manhattanville.
Felicia thinks she's toying with me, but I learned something in each of these scenes. Another cat. I think some big-time lawyer lives here. I bet she's after his client list to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
Oh, my favorite Spider-Man villain? Let's see. I mean, I don't think a lot of people would go like, oh, Venom and stuff like that. Venom's cool. I don't know. I mean, I like villains in general. I like Doctor Octopus, how they have, you know, the relationship, especially in the early days where it's like, um, he was helping him out and stuff. And even in this game, they have that relationship too. He is not Doctor Octopus in this game. He is Peter is his lab partner in this game. So I like that relationship, and then like how he was like going out with Aunt May and stuff. I always enjoyed that storyline. I thought that was pretty cool, and I think a lot of the Spider-Man villains have really cool designs to them. I really like how like the Scorpion looks and stuff. I enjoyed on the cartoon when they introduced him, the 90s one, where he was like a crazy guy who JJ had created to rub out Spider-Man secretly, and then he just kind of went public with it. So, but I'd say probably the funniest looking one would be Electro. But other than that, I'd say most of them are pretty well designed. Rhino's fun. It's weird that a suit almost looks like it's just this body though, but you know, it's comics. Everyone's suit is kind of not drawn 100% like a suit wouldn't hang off the body it would on those guys. But it's comics, so what can you do?
Just keep him busy. But I'm catching up.
But yeah, I'd probably say Dr. Octopus, because I mean, I even really liked Spider-Man 2 is still one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. And I really appreciated the pacing between like the serious stuff and all of like the big climax scenes in the movie where they're fighting on the side of the bank building and the train station and all that. It's really cool. So I like the arms, the big mechanical arms lend a lot visually that you don't typically see in a superhero book, especially not in that time. Maybe this guy knows where it's at. It's a woman. Close enough. Oh, this guy. Yeah, he knows something. And they do keep your range on the camera too, so it's not 100%. Needle in a haystack for this, but this one seems to be a little bit more difficult to find. That might just be because I'm not really focused too much on it. There we go. Well, we found the oh, there it is. I wonder if they all have the pictures of her on the walls where it's in here.
She must be working for someone.
Main villain in this game, where I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a villain that a lot of people might not be familiar with. He's a newer villain, but he's not like a household name villain. So a lot of people are like, oh, it's a brand new villain. But if you've read Spider-Man in the past 15 years, you would probably come in contact with this guy. But I don't want to spoil that for those of you who have not played it and want to keep that secret. And you know, there's definitely your standard rogues galleries in this game, so you get like your Sinister Six type guys. So, but then there's other bonus people. So, but I really like it. Like, it's a really enjoyable game. It's been what I've wanted to spend most of my time on. I've actually been pretty sick this week, and that's why I haven't been able to put any videos either. There was one day I came right home and just like fell asleep all the way through the entire night till the next morning almost. So, but don't worry, I haven't forgot about you guys. But this week I was really out of it. But this is a video I can do that doesn't require a soft spoken or anything. So, but we've just kind of got like this weird bug going around in the whole house right now. And if you've noticed in this game, JJ has a radio show instead of being the editor-in-chief at the Bugle, so.
Mr. Again.
So that's a.
Wondering why I'm back in the game. Straight and narrow just got boring. My target number's 50 million. Nice round number, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess her face is. That's the thing. Like, this game doesn't really set you up for failure. Oh.
Hello, cat.
Oh, there it is.
But if you catch me before I hit my goal, I'll give it all back and go straight. My future's in your hands, Spider.
I wonder what crime is over here.
Demons
Just
are getting
a-
bolder. Engaging police in the streets now.
See if I can get a stealth move off on one. No, I guess not. Oh, where'd he go? I can do that at least. Is that just a regular guy? Come on, Spidey. Attacking civilians. I'll get the guy with a rocket launcher.
Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toys. That's it. Everyone
There
okay?
you go.
Demons fight like men possessed.
Alright, staying on target here. And fighting the crimes part of your experience too, you're able to get tokens to help you progress too, so your fighting isn't in vain either. So everything in this game, even the stuff that seems like grinding, at least for right now, everything has a purpose where it's not just a time waster, so. Sometimes he gets a little excited and overshoots a building. That might just be my fault though, but it's alright.
Alicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment.
Ah, there it is.
Got it. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
Yeah, feel free to lob me any questions here. I am checking down at the chat, so you might all just be wrapped up in the gameplay too, though. So, which is fine. Main thing is when I'm doing the battles, that's when it gets a little intense, and I'm not 100% skilled at that, so. I did just order my next run of my books.
This confirms it. As if that atrocious white spider wasn't enough, I've had repeated sightings of him in a new outfit. Some sort of punk rock inspired thing that makes sane people want to tear out their eyeballs with a rusty spoon. Now, I was around for the birth of punk rock, and I did not care for it then. It's a flagrant declaration of disrespect for authority, and if Spider-Man is going down that route... Oh, no, I just had a terrifying thought. What if this isn't the Spider-Man we know, but some sort of metal mohawk-wearing
I'm laughing about all JJ's comments if you're not. But that's what I love about this game too. It acknowledges when you do things like that. JJ will make comments about missions you've done, which are not your standard things. Like you have a lot of other fetch quests and stuff in this game, so he makes comments about those too. So it's pretty neat. Hi, Pewdie. I'm catching up on books while listening. Hey, that works, man. I appreciate it.
Alicia's leading me on a chase.
So, Pewdie, if you just joined us, I'm playing Spider-Man, obviously. I'm not doing any of the story mode, though. I'm just trying to take pictures of all the cat statues to unlock a suit. And not doing any of the story mode because I want to be considerate of people who want to buy and play this game, so...
I was too late to stop her here. One or two more locations should
But I put about maybe 15 hours into it, and I equate it to pretty much the Arkham games, the Batman games. But the difference here is the streets are populated with people, and you can actually travel through the city at all the different times during the day. So you'll see him like web slinging in broad daylight and when the sun sets, and it's just really cool, like to be able to see those different times of the day realized in this game, and the attention they put into building New York and stuff. You get to take pictures of all the monuments. I even tried to. I saw the Statue of Liberty in the distance, but to lend realism, it's the Statue of Liberty is on an island in the middle of the ocean, so you cannot web sling to it because there's no buildings around. So I'm sure you'll get to like go on a raft or something at some point, but even that, they're like, hey, I'm sure some of you want to take a picture, because Spider-Man can also take selfies and stuff in this game. I don't know how to do the selfie mode on here yet, but I haven't really tried. But I know, like, I'm sure people want to take pictures of him where he's like hang out with the Statue of Liberty and stuff. So, and then apparently they have if you go far enough in the background, like where the people are on the boats, they're not fully textured and stuff, so they look like how they looked in the old Spider-Man games, but they say that was an Easter egg to it. So yeah, I definitely recommend it, Pewdie. It is really fun, and like I said, there is fast travel in the game, but web slinging is fun on its own right. So
another cat. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
where is my final cat? Alrighty. Yeah, I was really hoping to get your comments on the side of the screen. I don't know why they're not there, but I have it on my phone. So if I do a stream in the future, I'll probably just do it full screen and open my phone like this, unless I can figure out how to do that. But I do want to do like soft-spoken whispering with the controller sounds for this. I don't know if you can hear those or not. But I want to do more gameplay for sure. But I was trying to do a little variety and be considerate for those of you who didn't get the game immediately who want to without us spoiling it. So, but yeah. But I was saying too, I finally got my next order of my Bull #1 books in. Well, I didn't get them in, I ordered them, so I'm awaiting on the printing people right now for it. So But it's weird, I ordered them on Friday and I haven't had my email for the digital proofs yet, so I don't know what the holdup is there. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but I did get all the packing materials, all the envelopes, and all that good stuff to ship everything off, so now I'm just waiting on the books, and then I am working on getting the t-shirts made up too, so I haven't ordered those yet, but it's going good, and I'm gonna continue to be putting them out. And the book is still available on the Indiegogo campaign. Just search The Bull on Indiegogo. It'll be in the description after the stream is over. I wasn't able to put it in there presently, but and then I'm working on writing number 2 right now, so that's going good. So, but I'll keep you guys posted on the on the activity of that.
That's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick.
Yeah. There's different times of the day, and they go through all the different cycles. So
Gotta get there before she leaves town.
some of the fetch quests are actually like it'll be like the middle of the night, and then it'll like automatically switch you to the next day. So I guess now I gotta go chase her down. I didn't hear what he was saying, what was going on, so I missed that. But I wonder, did it unlock the suit yet too? No, it hasn't unlocked it yet. Unaffordable. But that's the thing too, like it'll have like points on it, but then it seems like stuff just you can kind of acquire it as you go, so. Because I haven't really set out on trying to buy anything specifically. I'll just be like playing and I'll be like, oh, I can suddenly put on this suit. So my main thing is I'm pretty driven by just trying to unlock and complete stuff on the map. So that's what I like to do in my open world games. And then I tend to pretty much level up and be OP and just kind of blow through the story mode after that. Some people do it in reverse, but I like to feel pretty OP when I do story mode. I wonder, is it? I was hoping to do a chase with you guys on here. They have really cool car chases in this game, but every time I hear a report, it's just overpowered vehicle, so it's like a gunfight, which half of those I end up dying in because they have like their brute guys out.
Okay with me crashing at Feast.
And then the demon gang is pretty overpowered. They have explosives and things like that, so the old Fisk's men in this game are pretty tolerable, but the demons are harder to combat. Reading your chat there, Pewdie. Oh, so Captain Toad says certain parts were spoiled. Yeah, I would definitely say it's worth playing for sure if you like open world games at all, by all means. And then, you know, this is Spider-Man, so. And then it has enough, there's a lot of nods to things, but then there's new aspects to Spider-Man and stuff in it too, so. And then there's things that you wouldn't expect to be in here, so there's a lot of fan service, I feel. What's weird is this game takes place after Spider-Man has been doing this for 8 years, but I still think he looks like really young in this game, which I mean, he looks like he's in high school to me, but he can't be, because if he was, he would be like 12 when he got his powers, which we know isn't the case. And then even Mary Jane too, they both look really young. It's kind of weird, but he's been doing this for 8 years, so. Okay, so I'm trying to find Black Cat now, I guess. I'm not sure. I've got to kind of focus here a little bit.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
Let me look. I want to make sure I'm not accidentally doing something I'm not supposed to. Well, I don't see the main yellow marker, so that's kind of odd. But that didn't seem like the spot where... Hi, Chester. So yeah, we're just playing some of the new Spider-Man games. And I'm not spoiling anything, but I am just doing random map quests. Yeah, those Lego games are... Oh, sorry about that. Those Lego games are pretty cool. But my kids are definitely better at them than I am. But that's okay. So... I guess we're looking for a hidden entrance right now. You cannot go through here, by the way. This is just blank. Oh, maybe I pull this? Is that... No. Well, I appreciate it, Chester. Always nice to see you show up.
I'll scratch it before you show.
Oh, there we go.
Bingo.
Like that dog.
This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the Maggia crime families. She trying to blackmail them?
There's more of those little cat dolls.
Oh, look. Cat's dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Very cute.
You have all 12 of them then.
Always like some good Spider-Man humor. Oh good, my power suit's right in the middle of the empty apartment.
Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job. What's this?
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering.
Ah, so there's the suit we were trying to unlock.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
wine from a Maggia vineyard.
I believe this is Wilson Fisk's wife here.
Fisk reported this stolen a few years back.
I guess it keeps him in stealth mode, maybe, since he's in a stealth suit, because this is not typically how he walks. I'm just going back through the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. Things looking good. So let's see if any new fetch stuff unlocked here. It doesn't look like it did. So let's see if I'll wander around aimlessly for a little bit, and hopefully we'll be able to see a carjacking, because that's what I really want to show off. I was really impressed with that particular crime wave activity. Or maybe, let's see, does it mark what stuff is here? Oh, right. Here, we'll go to Avengers Tower. That's I don't want to do that. Everything's just them already like flipped over the vehicle. I want to have them do the actual.
Remember when Spider-Man had a sidekick? The Black Cat? A curvaceous young lady in
Story-wise, I've maybe about, I don't know, it doesn't really have chapters, but I'm not really far.
big shock, right? Well, I hear she's
I just,
let me make a prediction. Spider-Man
yeah, I don't really want to say what I did, but I haven't really put away too many villains or anything.
Or is he just thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man, I know
I just encountered, this isn't really a big villain, but I just encountered Shocker not too long ago, so.
With cats, get up with fleas. What's that? My intern is yammering in my ear again. It's dogs? I thought it was cats. It doesn't matter. The metaphor still applies. Dogs, cats. Go away, Jerry.
But here you go. I think this is cool. They have the Avengers Tower. And they have the other landmarks too. They have the Wakandan Embassy, as well as what is it? The I forget the name of it. Doctor Strange's, is it the I'm forgetting the name of Doctor Strange's headquarters now. Yeah, there it is. Sanctus Sanctum. I thought it was called the Sanctus Sanatorium for some reason. I don't know why.
Demons robbing an armored car. These guys
Ah,
are
again.
That's not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the brutes. See? That's what happens. Almost made it the whole stream without dying. That's what I get. But I definitely don't have like everything unlocked, so but it definitely gets easier to fight them the more stuff you have. You get skills you unlock, so I'm on level my power level's 18. I think there's at least 50 if I'm not mistaken. I saw someone just their thumbnail and they were at like level 38 for their power level, so I think there's probably 50 levels if not more, but so I know that's why I'm still struggling to fight, especially the brute type of guys. They're harder for me.
All units, officers are pinned down by hostiles en masse. Officers near Sutton Place. Be
Why
on alert.
can they not do a carjacking for me? That's all I want. That's all I want to show you guys.
That shit's gonna get someone killed. Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this. 你们这手村菜，不重视，果战，快他们！
There we go.
Demons fight like men possessed.
Yeah. When I was doing the Black Cat mission, he mentioned he's like, "Oh, I think there's a lawyer who lives there." So
Nothing like a masked menace to bring people together.
all right. Well, you guys have any questions or anything for me? Because if not, we're at the to do for 5 more here. I guess my stream started 5 minutes late, but I didn't expect us to actually find all the cats within the hour, so that was kind of crazy. hear him. Oh, there we go.
Whoa, boy.
Oh, good.
Rockets! They got rockets!
Hope they won't die in the last 5 minutes on the stream. Oh man. There we go.
Your life than shooting rockets at dudes in spandex.
That was good. Come on, carjack.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are masked. Incident is active near Grand Central.
Let's see. Some nice relaxing webbing for you. By the way, when Spider-Man gets hit by a train, he totally dies, in case you're wondering. I see a Daily Bugle here. But I gotta wait 45 seconds to look at it, because it kind of talks about plot points, so. Let's see, where am I? Oh, where's he at? Yeah, sometimes you get jumped by random people who hate you, who work for the Kingpin. But like I said, I'd rather deal with them any day than the demons.
10:34. Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Officers near Sutton Place. Be on alert.
Let's see. I'm gonna mark this on my map. Alright guys, do you have any questions for me? If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I do have a previews flip through coming on Saturday, and I'll be reading the last part of the, what is it, 1602? I forget the year on it, but whatever we've been reading, I think it's Marvel 1602.
10:30. Be advised.
And,
Suspects are attacking an armored car. Proceed to Sutton Place. Over.
We'll just continue to do our read-throughs, and then I think after that I might read, might do a one-shot reading of Mad Love, maybe. Okay, alright, well, I'm gonna hop off for now, you all have a good night. If you're watching this that day, have a good day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out the Bull on Indiegogo. And we'll see you next time.
The manager's kid and the manager went to the bathroom.
Let me pull off the thing here. Alright, you all have a good day or night. Thanks.